Hello, I am Chris Solano, the Director of Adult Community Education at Tinkham, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the Wayne Westland and Adult Community. And I'm just getting started. Community Education 2015 Commencement Ceremony. Graduates and GED recipients, we are all pleased to honor you tonight and to recognize your very important accomplishment to this special evening. This night is for you. All of you were very determined, as each of you have achieved a unique personal victory. I applaud your persistence and commitment on achieving your goal. Your Tinkham teachers, counselors, and support staff are also certainly proud of you. We hope your future will be a bright one, filled with health, happiness, and good fortune. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guest. Tom Buckaloo, President, Wayne Westland Board of Education. Frederick Weaver, Vice President, Board of Education. Carol Medell, Secretary, Board of Education. Shauna Walker, Treasurer, Board of Education. Trav Griffin, Trustee, Board of Education. And Melody Hines, Trustee, Board of Education. Michelle Harmala, Superintendent, Wayne Westland Schools. John Albrecht, Assistant Superintendent, Educational Services. Kelly Bowl, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Support Services. James Nelson Scheidler, Deputy Superintendent, Administrative and Business Services. Steve Kay, Principal William D. Ford Career and Technical Center. Phyllis Atkins, Interim Director, Tinkham Alternative Education. And Deborah Carr, Supervisor of Adult Ed. I would also like all Tinkham teachers and counselors to please stand and be recognized. Now I am pleased to present Dr. Michelle Harmala, Superintendent of Wayne Westland Schools.
Good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here celebrating this momentous occasion with all of you. Thank you to our staff for organizing and ensuring this ceremony tonight honors all of you graduates as you celebrate your graduation and move into the next phases of your lives. I'm sure all of our graduates recognize the importance of the various people in their lives, all of you sitting in the audience, who have helped them to reach this milestone today. I would like to take a moment to thank all of you. I'm also going to start with our district staff, who in their various roles do the work of helping our students. We appreciate all you do to prepare the students for graduation and life beyond school. Teachers and administrators of Tinkham Center, thank you for your dedication and your commitment to ensuring the success of our students. Friends of our students and their families, your support and your encouragement on the road to this graduation day is appreciated not only by us, but certainly by all of these graduates. We know how important it is to have friends who support us along the way in the day-to-day journey in our lives, and we applaud all of you. Family members, brothers, sisters, aunts and uncles, grandparents, guardians, and parents, and the like, you have been a part of the graduates' lives through the years, and your support and encouragement and love is appreciated. You will remain a constant in their lives as they move into the next phase, and we applaud all of you. Have achieved the status of graduate today, and we applaud you. career, you stayed the course and met the challenges, and you have demonstrated by the fact that you're sitting here today that you are ready to take on new challenges, greater challenges, challenges that will enhance you and our world. Your hard work and commitment is noteworthy. Through various twists and turns and across the years, ultimately, all of you have attained the status of graduation required by the state of Michigan and Wayne Westland Community Schools. Your achievements demonstrate your success and are a foundation for successes we know you will attain in the years ahead as you move forward. I'd like to reflect on our world and how rapidly it's changing, and the importance of personal relationships, the one you know today, the ones you know today, that have helped you to the point that you're at. As a former work-study coordinator, I used to help people think about their life beyond school and plan for the work that they'd like to do. We thought of the world as composed of three things: people, data, and things. And all of these are important to our lives and quite unavoidable. Let me start with things. I'm often in awe of all of the things available to all of us. Objects we need in our lives, and many that we want, but truly do not need. We have big box stores of every kind on every corner. We can go online and make purchases any time of day, any day of the week, for every type of thing imaginable. According to a 2011 article in Forbes magazine, if you bought in at the first price Amazon started trading at in 1997 and you held on to your shares would be up by 12,397%. This demonstrates the shift in our behavior as consumers. Clearly, things have an important place in our lives as demonstrated by our consumption of things. I want to reflect on data as well. We hear about using data in all types of jobs and for all types of decisions. Marketers collect data related to our purchases, our desires, and our interests. Our doctors monitor our heart rates, our blood pressure, and our blood sugar. We track our own spending, our calories, and our weight. You and your teachers tracked your attendance and your grades. You likely use data in your homes and throughout your workday, and graduates, you will be inundated with more data in any future studies you have or in future employment. In 2013, Science Daily reported that a full 90% of all the data in the world had been generated since 2011-12, and the internet plays the biggest role in the collection, storage, and utilization of this data. But finally, I want to talk about people. Today, in 2015, there are approximately 7.3 billion people in the world. With the advance of technology, there are ways to interact with people across the globe, unlike there were in the past. You interact with people every day through various social media. But we also have the opportunity to interact with people more personally. You have built friendships with people there at Tinkham Center and throughout the Wayne Westland community. You have relationships with your friends and your family members, and graduates, you will meet new people and build additional friendships as you go off into the years ahead. As rapidly as things and data are changing, it seems we throw out the old and bring in the new at a very fast pace. Our relationships with people, however, are needed to be more sustaining. We need each other and we benefit from one another. As people, we adjust to the world around us, sometimes going with the flow and other times resisting the change. We laugh and cry with our families and our friends and our neighbors, and on occasion, we laugh and cry with total strangers when we learn of some joy or some tragedy, even on the other side of the globe. We lean on each other when we need a hand, and we offer a hand when it is needed. As you leave this graduation ceremony, remember the importance of the people in your lives. Remember to thank your family and friends for all they have done for you and for all they will do in the future. I encourage you to get to know others and build relationships that are mutually helpful and joy-filled. In a recent article in Current Biology, it was noted that spending just 15 minutes with another person is all it takes for two strangers to start feeling empathy toward one another. And empathy is defined as having the capacity to understand or participate in the feelings and ideas of another person. As I meet more people, I'm continually reminded about how similar we all really are. We have similar needs and desires, and in more broad ways, similar goals for our lives. Albert Einstein said, "We know from daily life that we exist for other people first of all, for whose smiles and well-being our own happiness depends." Graduates, as you head into your future, deal with and manage the things and data that will come and go throughout your life. But spend a good deal of time building and sustaining relationships with people, new and old, familiar and unfamiliar, as these relationships are far more important and beneficial to you and your future than anything or piece of data ever will be. On behalf of the Wayne Westland Community Schools and our Board of Education, I commend all of you for overcoming challenges, persisting in your work, and attaining the status of graduate, and I wish you the best as you move into the next phase of your life.
At this time, Ms. Deborah Carr, Supervisor of Adult Education, will introduce our 2015 class representatives.
Each year, Tinkham staff nominates graduates to represent their class. I am pleased to introduce you to the 4 graduation speakers representing the adult and alternative education programs at Tinkham. Please help me welcome to the podium our first Tinkham Adult Education graduation speaker, Ms. Pamela Wright.
Tinkham Adult Education has impacted my life by giving me motivation and education for the future and preparing me for college and employment. It helped me to complete my high school diploma by applying both my school credits and job credit so I couldn't finish. I took new classes that wasn't around when I went to school: computers, Spanish, and E-2020. The teachers, administrators, and counselors helped me in every way. When I needed days off because of my mother's, spouse, and my health, they gave me work in advance and supported me. When I had 3 computer classes, they arranged for me to use a computer during my open periods to keep up. Now I am graduating with hard work and believing in myself. Growing up, I remember hanging around the playground and watching guys play ball. This one guy they called Shorty. Every time he shot the ball, all you heard was yells. And everyone cheered. That's when I knew what I wanted to do. After that day, I practiced every day. I played for a lot of different teams. In high school, my highest game was 58 points. I played for a lot of different teams. Now with my diploma, I want to coach and lead a team to a championship. That's my dream. Take up one ideal, make that one ideal your life. This is the way to succeed. Swami Viva Handa. Tinkham adult education has changed me. Now I can show my high school diploma when asked. I also can put on my application that I can speak English and Spanish. I learned how to apply myself in studies and how to remember what I have learned. The lessons at Tinkham is this: with hard work, being here, and staying out of trouble, you can succeed. Just do your work, keep your focus, and make your studies your priority. Thank you.
Our next speaker, also representing Tinkham Adult Education, is Mr. Steve Bachman.
Tinkham Adult Education has impacted my life in so many positive ways. It showed me the importance of education and the benefits of hard work. I didn't know what to expect when I made the decision to come to Tinkham, but now I know it was one of the best choices I have ever made. The teachers are the best I've ever had. So I'd like to take a second to say thank you, Mrs. Panic. Mrs. Stover. Miss Chambers. Miss Burton. And Mr. Abate. All of you pushed me to succeed. And because of that, I am proud to say that I stand here a graduating senior and a better person. I plan to further my education at Schoolcraft College to study broadcast communications. To my peers and fellow classmates, challenge yourselves. Find what it is that interests you. Find what it is that you love and pursue it. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, there is no knowledge that is not power. Be powerful. In closing, I'd like to say thank you to my mother, Paula, Lindsay, Annie for pushing me to do this, my best friend, Jared, my cat, Chandler, who could not be here today, and Christy. Without you, this wasn't possible. I honestly love you to the moon and back. Thank
you. Representing Alternative Education, please welcome Mr. Marcos Torres.
My years in high school were a giant roller coaster that went up and down. Starting out as a freshman, things were more or less a joke that I could care less about. Going through the years and moving on, getting older, I became wiser about a lot of other things. My 10th grade year, I got into a serious car accident that landed me in a serious tragic situation as far as my schooling goes. Afterwards, it was suddenly like school became a big part of my life. I seemed to care about it and cherish the experience and moments that I could. My champion at my school, Miss Bradley, has helped me through my schooling and behavior and has opened up my mind for a lot of other opportunities. My life became very difficult to cope with after my accident occurred. I missed a lot of school, almost a whole year, so by having all of this happen in my life, I had to make up for it as a student at my high school, Tinkham Alternative. At Tinkham Alternative, all students have a forum class. In forum, we learn how to work together, help others, and encourage others to do the right things. On Fridays, the forum came together to do activities. We had lots of fun. Who could forget playing pods, right? Mrs. Bradley was my form teacher and helped to put me on the right path to be a stronger and more put together adult. I would also like to thank Ms. Moore, Ms. Hayes, and Ms. Delzo. Mr. Hayes, I'm sorry. Personally, I like school a lot now. I've done 2 years of culinary arts at William D. Ford Career Technical Center, and also a year of construction tech as well. These types of learning experiences throughout my high school years have given me more skills and memories that I can use and have for a lifetime. I plan to take culinary arts at Schoolcraft College. Cooking is something I love to do. It's sort of a passion of mine. Cooking has been my number one thing to do since a child. I would say it runs in my family because my dad went to college for culinary arts. Also, his 2 brothers have degrees in culinary cooking on yachts. Isn't that a dream life? So all in all, my life experiences in high school have been a roller coaster that has gone up and down and round and round. I can honestly say that it has turned out for the best in the long run. I'd like to say a special thank you to my mom for always pushing me to the limits that I knew I could exceed. Thank you.
Our final graduation speaker for this evening, also representing an alternative education, is Mr. Desmond Wheeler.
Hello, my name is Desmond Wheeler. I attended Tinkham High School, and I was a student in the culinary arts program at the William D. Technical Center. As I graduate, I am looking forward to furthering my education at Schoolcraft College in the culinary arts program. I have learned so many things while I was a student at Tinkham. One of the most things is that not all the adults are out to get you. There are many teachers, counselors, social workers, and principals who are here to help students. They helped me strategize my way of learning, and this made me start paying attention to my schoolwork. This also made me grow into the young man I am today. My biggest moment in change came at the end of my junior year. I realized that the childish games I was playing were not working in the real world, and that it was time to change. Being part of the champion programs with Ms. Dozo and Ms. Orr gave me the help and support I needed to make it to my senior year with flying colors. However, my biggest supporter has been my mother, Felicia Bishop. Even though we bumped heads, she never once gave up on me. She has always been there for me through everything. Even when she was at work, she still called me and made sure I was alright. Even though she said, don't let the teachers call me. She believed in me and helped me by motivating me to succeed, to make her proud. I have also grown through my experience in the culinary arts program. I have worked with Chef Tony and Chef Dave. I have learned so many lessons that apply to cooking in the real world. Number one, you always have to be prepared and ready to go. You never know what will happen, but you have to be ready for it. Number two, you have to be fast-paced to make it. People count on you. People count on you for their orders. Their orders are things from you. They're ordering things from you, and you have to be prepared to ready to go at the right time. Number three, you also have to be precise. You have to be organized, clean, and sanitized. You want all the plates and orders to be perfect at your best work. Everything you put on there for people is a reflection of yourself as a chef, and that matters. Number four, I learned from Chef Dave is that you want to be sharp and focused. Hard work create your opportunity, and always keep your eyes looking forward. As the year come to an end, I know I will miss being a part of the family here in the school district. But I'm taking a new attitude about working steady, dedicated, and thinking positively with me to college. I won't let anything hold me back, and I will just keep pushing forward to a positive future. Thank you.
Thank you, class representatives. Thank you for sharing your personal thoughts, struggles, and courage with us this evening. May you continue to show an example for others. Next, I would like to welcome Tom Buckaloo, President of the Board of Education.
Thank you very much, Mr. Solano. It's a pleasure to be here for your graduation program this evening. Congratulations to all of our graduate and GED recipients. On behalf of my fellow board trustees, I would like to say how pleased I am to see so many people being recognized tonight and also the number of family members and friends in the audience. It helps make this celebration even more special. For those of you on stage, being honored, your presence here is a testament to your perseverance and hard work. You are truly an awesome group of individuals. This evening's commencement exercises represents one of the highlights of our academic year. Wayne Westland Community Schools has promoted and supported the concept of lifelong learning for many years. As a continuation of that long-standing tradition, we are proud to present diplomas to our students this evening, to our students of all ages. I want to personally congratulate each graduate for their achievement, for beating the odds, for overcoming many obstacles, and most importantly, for making a difference in their lives. Tonight is a milestone in your life. It's not the end of the journey. However, if I told you that the rest of your life lies ahead of you, I'm sure you'd say something like, yeah, I've heard that before. But it's true, and it begins now. It will be full of new challenges, having come this far and having overcome so much. I know you're up to the challenges that lay ahead. Would it have been better if you had graduated the traditional way? Perhaps. But there's a greater satisfaction that comes from doing something your own way. One shoe doesn't fit everybody. There are many roads that lead to the same destination. The important thing is you are here. You have prevailed. You have had the tenacity to reach this milestone. You are made of special stuff. You have the drive to succeed. I commend and salute each of you for that accomplishment. You have found your way to succeed. Shortly you will receive an awesome credential. That credential, your diploma or GED, represents knowledge. It represents understanding. It represents skills and power. It identifies you among the learned in today's society. It's a great gift, and it carries with it great distinction. It marks you as special. Carry that distinction with pride. You have earned it. Amen. I have no doubts today you are ready to continue the journey, ready for the next challenge that life brings. Finally, I would like to ask each of you to do something for me and also for yourself. Mr. Bachman, you've already done that very well this evening, and thank you. I know you've probably all done this, but you need to do it again. I want you to thank your parents, thank your family, thank your teachers and your supporters and friends for their help and for the faith they have in you. Tonight is your night. The accomplishment is clearly yours, but none of us ever does anything alone. Graduates, the future is yours, and in turn, you are our future. Now, by the power vested in me, as president of the Wayne Westland Community Schools Board of Education, I officially congratulate you and pronounce you graduated.
All right, Pamela Von Wright. Steve Bachman. Marcus Torres. Desmond Jerome Wheeler. Taylor Evans Byrne. Mark Edward Dennis II. Annalise Hicks. Kevin Cavill. Skylar Alaric Braun. Rikia Reese. Elise Kibalewski. Micah Fleming. Emma Greenman. Stephanie Seba. Keisha Bell. Donovan Yak. Deontay Durham. Derek Davis. Floyd Jenkins III. Kyle Nelson. Derek Johnson. Brian Portekeys. Charlotte Adams. Brandon Locklear. Rashawn Johnson. Montana Ross. Stephanie Babish. Amanda Harden. Ina Manzur. Delia Hill. Jasmine Kaur. Chance Johnson. Jason Chambers. Terry Scott III. Marisha Gaskin. Jessica Perrine. Sherry Welsh. I would also like to be honored to announce Gerard Roger for his GED certificate. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. At this time, I am proud to introduce our Tinkham counselors to assist Ms. Carr in the presentation of this year's scholarship winners. Our hardworking, caring counselors play an important role in helping each student meet their academic and social goals each year. Ms. Yvette Moore, the Tinkham Alternative Ed Counselor, and Ms. Carolyn Carraway, the Adult Education Counselor.
Class of 2015. It's been a wonderful year. Before we continue with our scholarship recipients, I'd like to read two quotes to you. Two short quotes, if you don't mind. A Chinese proverb, and of course, Dr. Seuss. journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. For many of you, that first single step begins tonight. So remember, when you step with great care and great tact. And remember, life's a great balancing act. And you will succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
Congratulations to the following scholarship recipients. Adult and Community Education Staff Scholarship, Pamela Yvonne Wright. The Wayne Westland Central Office Administrators Association Scholarship, Stephanie Lorraine Suba. The Wayne Westland Building Administrators Association Scholarship, Hina Mansour. The William D. Ford Career Technical Center Scholarship, Micah Fleming. The Alternative Education Staff Scholarship, Marcos Angel Torres. The Westland Rotary Club Scholarship, Dazan Patrick. The Westland Rotary Club Scholarship, Desmond Jerome. Congratulations. I would now like to proceed with the induction of the National Adult Education Honor Society. I am pleased to announce for the very first Tinkham National Adult Education Honor Society members and thank First Investors for sponsoring our charter and inductees. Our faculty has selected the following students for membership. Their selection is the culmination of outstanding attendance, cooperation, and self-reliance in the Tinkham Adult Education Program. Fewer than 5% of all adult education students are selected for National Adult Education Honor Society membership, making them a very special group of people. Each member is receiving a certificate of membership, lapel pin, and letters of recommendation to accompany employment and college applications. Would you please come forward? Steve P. Bachman, high school senior. David Damian Gadke, high school underclassman. Charla Tunisha Garland, high school. Robert Chase Hurley, high school. Young Sil Lee, an ESL participant, could not be with us this evening. Yuhoon Park, ESL participant. Gerard Romay, GED recipient. Cheyenne Amber Scatt, a high school underclassman, could not be with us this evening. Anna Wojciechowska, an ABE and GED participant. And Pamela Yvonne Wright, high school senior. Congratulations, the first National Adult Education Honor Society at Tinkham Center.
Ms. Atkins, Interim Director of Alternative Ed, would like to share a few thoughts with us this evening.
Actually, I prepared quite a speech for you this evening, but I'm going to close the book on that. I don't want to make you happy twice. I think it's important just for me to say this, how proud I am of these graduates that I've worked with over the past months, and also how proud I am to be a part of the Tinkham Center, a group of people who have certainly their students at heart, they care, but they also exude excellence and success. And that's, I think, what's important. Aristotle said excellence, and I'm going to say that success is not an event. It's a habit. It's something you do. And these young people have begun that road to success, and I want to encourage them tonight to continue. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, on behalf of the class of 2015, I would like to thank you all for your guidance and support that you have given throughout the years. You have also helped them achieve their goal tonight. To paraphrase John Donne, truly no man is an island unto himself. I know you are extremely proud of them, as I am. Graduates, please stand.